Alright, so yesterday I played a Rocket League esports match. The match that we were playing was going to be featured on Northern Arena's Twitch stream. The commentators for the match were LeafX and Lemon Kiwi, both very profound casters, so you know I was already hyped up to play on stream and have LeafX cast our game. The team that we were facing this week is called the Realist Stews. In the standings, they are 11th and our team was 15th, so this was a must-win match to go up in the standings. And if you're wondering, yes, this tournament is fully Canadian. The only people that can participate are from Canada, as this is a Canadian company hosting the tournament.
For now, we're getting to kind of, we're taking a peek in to league play matches that are already happening anyways, and we're just getting some of them on broadcast here.
Oh yeah, 4 matches of Rocket League around the corner. We have the 2 first ones, 2.5 Children, Realist Stew. I think our first match might be almost ready. 2.5 Children versus Realist Stews will be up to bat first from Group B. It's from our competitive division, so we already have some really good Rocket League starting off our stream.
2.5 Children and Realist Stews. We'll see how close this one could be here. They're best of 3s.
Star, red or something. I don't know what that was, but oh, good demo, and that's a free goal. Another demo coming in from Realist Stews. They're already up a goal. Look at that carry from Astronomy, and a great pass down mid. Oh, would have loved to have that tip, but Ben B is going to be there to help him out, and that's 2-0.
Yeah, 2 quick goals. We're seeing Realist Stews work together on their offense. You saw a pass there instead of just a solo drive to the net. 2.5 Children are going to have to be aware that they're on a lookout for each other, but, you know, why not get a freebie back, I think. Astronomy just got a little too close to that without going up early. Yeah, and this is, again, just because they're getting team play doesn't mean they're going to be walking away with a win on this one, especially 2.5 Children figuring out what they need to do, and it's just dive at the ball. Both of their goals have just been committing fast enough. That was a good dunk.
A little bump on the play already from Breakfield, and shot right back to that blue end. At least Zoo King, I think the name I caught there was Zoo King. Good defense.
The players start to panic. I mean, Realist Stews can work together as much as they want, but if they panic defensively, it's not going to do anything. And nice little ceiling shot there from Realist Stews. They said, screw the teamwork. I'm getting a ceiling pinch. Nice. You're not saving that.
Seeing this level of play and how much it has improved even over last week. Look at that tip into the net. NB's kind of cracked. 2 goals in a row now for Realist Stews with a 2-goal lead.
That's what I said. Just based off what we saw, I didn't think it was going to happen. But, I mean, a kickoff can reset momentum here. As that's almost, a 1-goal game. All you got to do is get one off kickoff, and then you got infinite time, too, if you keep the ball in the air. 15 seconds is enough in regulation.
Be easy, could be not. But now, Realist Stews, they can just play keep away, but not sure how realistic that is. Astronomy with a great clear can go on forward and just bring it into the blue end, where 2.5 Children have so much work to do and so much distance to cover. The ball, you know, it stays in overtime as long as the ball's in the air, but it does hit the ground, and Realist Stews will be taking our game 1.
Yeah, they just got to kill time at that point. As I said, I didn't quite see a full comeback. You know, 1 goal reasonable in that amount of time, but the way that Realist Stews were playing together, like actually together, leads me to believe they should still have a victory here. But hey, they've definitely given up some openings on their defensive half that 2.5 Children have punished. I mean, you saw all they had to do a couple times was dive at the ball, slam their face into it. They've been winning 50-50s, and that was the key thing for 2.5 Children. You know, if they do get passing plays together, I think it's going to throw Realist Stews off. But Realist Stews, because they work together like that, have a bit of an upper hand. Teamwork's definitely gonna outplay scrappiness, because scrappiness means you're diving. You're not thinking too much about where it's going next. You're saying, hey, throw my ball, win a 50-50, which is good in its own regard, but generally it gets out rock, paper, scissored by a team that controls the ball.
Of Realist Stews versus the 15th seed of 2.5 Children. So, I mean, you can already see in the gameplay itself how closely matched both these teams are. We'll see if 2.5 Children can make a comeback. It's best of 3. Realist Stews are up by 1, can close it out, and I think it's just a lot better Rocket League already in this first match than what we saw last week. That's just no shade. I mean, okay, maybe not that one. That looked a little bit too easy.
Yeah, it's closer gameplay. I mean, the teams are more evenly matched. Hey, what did I talk about? Getting passes to each other. The second they do that, what happened? They got a goal. because that forces Real Stews, who's had some openings and defensive weaknesses, to jump at the ball. It forces multiple players to be a threat, and it's not as easy to save. So, hey, look at that. Get those passing plays going. I mean, it was fortunate where Zuking landed, but, you know, at the same time, they're looking for those passes, and I like that.
One person at the midline, Ben B, looking for the right pass. And I don't think Breakfield wanted the pass at the Ben B, but that's a tie game.
Yeah, when you're the last defender like this, you want to make sure you trap it or you put it to the corner. There's a possibility to doink it backwards into that back corner.
Oh, no longer.
Nice. Yeah, this is what I'm saying is sometimes 2.5 get a little scrappy. You saw a turn there from that last defender. I think it was Zuking. Tried to get on it, tried to cut down the angle, but they just didn't have they didn't get back defensively fast enough. But now they're at the other end, and I don't know if there's any children left here.
Ooh.
Nice Doomsy dish, and Nook was there to finish it off.
Not the nail in the coffin yet, but it's definitely going to hurt the confidence of 2.5 children. Or it just feels like they haven't been able to get anything done since that first goal at the very start of the game. And came off of that passing play, as you mentioned, and we've seen a few solo plays that had potential, but just the mechanics just not all the way there, so you're not as accurate with your shots. Breakfield in the corner, getting challenged by Ben B. At least there's a pass to Severe Red, but it gets popped up. So Breakfield has an angle, but misses that touch. But Zuking with the follow-up. But where is Realist Stews to get in the middle of any of this?
Well, they were waiting for the shot. Someone should have been in front of it. That probably should have been saved. It went slow enough. They had time.
It's like, you know what you did. You won't do it again, but then the cat always does it again. So hopefully these people are definitely smarter than cats.
Oh,
and wow, what a cut at that corner. That's a tie game.
That's a hard angle to hit. That was a good pop and a good follow-up too. That was a good shot from Red. Good shot.
Since the start of the game and now into the second half, it's 2 in a row. So if you're Realist Stews, I don't know how much you should have been planning your vacation yet, or how many matches they even have today, but definitely no time to relax. And Realist Stews now kind of feeling the pressure, and now that's 3 goals in a row from 2.5 children unanswered. Realist Stews, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I said they had defensive holes, but like, in all honesty, the fact that 2.5 are getting shots from those angles is not easy to consistently do.
But then, oh no, from the corner, from the top rope, they're able to cut it. But the cross field goal like that to tie the game. It really doesn't get any closer than this.
Yeah, no, that, whoops, that hurts. Yeah, this is a much closer series from teams. You know, all the fact that 2.5 even adjusted and started working a little bit more together. I think it's still a little scrappy, but you know, they're working a bit better together, and mechanically they're following the ball a lot better now too, which is good. Keeping that ball close, not letting Real Stews have possession, because that's where they do well. Real Stews are passing a lot, and if you give any kind of space or possession to them, they're going to keep that ball away from you. So for 2.5 children, their plan of just getting in their face and following the ball a lot faster is working real well for them, and we do hit overtime.
Ooh, we've just seen a lot of the past couple shots have been just top down and kind of blockable if you're able to stay on the ground, especially when they're doubling up, as you mentioned earlier. But no kickoff goals yet, but that top left corner was looking juicy, and Nook had to be there, you know, just in case. We're 13 seconds in. Remember, guys, first goal will be the end of it. Will it be Realist Stews with the win? And it's not. It's 2.5 children that answer back in overtime. Send us into a game 3.
Yeah, makes sense. These teams are from the beginning pretty close. Only 2 goal difference in the first one, or 1 goal difference, because they did get one near the end there. Just couldn't close it out. But yeah, it makes sense. There's Realist Stews have great team plays. Defensively, their structure is not as strong. Whereas 2.5 children, they have they're following the ball better, and they're diving, and they're punishing a lot of those holes.
Said like kind of like that warm-up. I definitely agree with that when it comes to 2.5 children, because they just were kind of asleep at the wheel for the first half, and then you had these like 3 goals in a row. I think one of the players from 2.5 children even had a hat trick. I didn't get to see the scoreboard to see who that was exactly. I just saw the 3 goals, but oh, let's see. Astronomy. The block depended on you, but that's tough.
Yeah. And that was Yeah, that was, ugh, that hurts.
Okay, on the backboard. Oh, the setup was there. It looked like Realist Stu is gonna just sneezed on it, but hey, that's an open net, and that's Zoo King with the second goal.
Yeah, this hurt. That last defender couldn't see through the smoke screen. At that point, it's hard to make a decision. That was Benby. So for Benby, that's a hard decision to make. You get a demo in front of you, your smoke screen. You don't know what's happening. Hard decision to make in the moment, but if you try to get it in your head, okay, last man, don't know what to do. Let's get out of here.
Ooh, let's see if they can clear this away, but it was
again.
yoinked. Oh, Zoo King, oh my god.
Yeah, it's they've been getting shots from tight angles here, and that again for the Stews is hard. You know, it's if they've taken shots from every spot here, what do we do?
See that Astronomy with the pass down mid, and 2.5 Children had 2 stacked at the corner to block that. Zoo King, I love he's playing off this backboard. They're just ready for anything Realist Stews can throw at them because they know they're getting desperate. Minute and a half, they're down 2 goals. They're going to try everything. And oh, with the double stack, the double commit, it almost rolled above them and into the net, but still blocked. But this is so much pressure.
I think the issue is it's nowhere near enough pressure. Realist Stews are pulling off way too fast. Yeah, oh no. Yeah, the Realist Stews defense has not been their strongest, but I think their offensive rotations can be a bit tighter.
We'll see. 2.5 Children, though, already in the corner, taking up a bunch of time, but look how this is converted down the field. Realist Stews bring it to a 1-goal diff game.
You don't need 2. You just need 1, right? And you get, again, technically have infinite time to do so. So just make your plays happen and punish stuff like this. Gotta punish this. Flick it hard. Oh no!
Oh, so wide! No! 2 misses!
Oh,
Wait,
that should have been,
save?
that could have been a pass. If they passed center, they would have a chance. But they're ball chasing, and that's good. Just keep Astronomy. Yeah, that's right. Just keep in there. You gotta have someone always on that ball.
It's like Leaf is live coaching right now. Like, do this, do that. No, what are you doing?
I'm the dad at the side banging his hand off the boards.
the hockey
the glass
dad,
and the hockey rings, yeah.
They're willing to fight each other's parents, but it's 2.5 Children with a map 3 win. The clutch after Stu took game 1.
Yeah.
What a turnaround.
I think, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It started off with the Stews playing pretty confidently with their passing game, and then they started to get pressured, realized, oh, we're getting lost on defense a little bit here. And then they finally figured out how to get themselves back the other side. And they had 2.5 Children at a point where they could have just kept pressure on and on. But unfortunately, again, they got scared. They're like, am I out of the rotation? I don't want to be the one to overcommit. And they lost pressure as a result.
Big shout out to Telus and Northern Arena for putting on this amazing tournament. Thank you for watching. See you later.